Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Marvelous Miss Maisel. So let's talk about it. Let's dive in. We are in an award season here in the States. The Oscars recently put out their nominations, and to no one's surprise, there was a limited amount of black movies, actors nominated for an Oscar, which...
What?
If you ask me, I would say, is the sun out today? Because if the sun is out today, that is my expectation for the Oscar Awards. I don't care. And between me and you, I've been acting or interested in acting my whole life. My uncle's an entertainer. He has been in the entertainment industry for my whole life. And I can't tell you a time we sat down and watched the Oscar Award between you and me. So I can't say that I care too much. But one thing I have noticed is that black entertainers don't go to our own award shows. Every time at the BET Awards, somebody has to go and take the award or accept the award on the artist's behalf because the artists are not there, and that's a lot of them. Oh, I accept this on so-and-so's behalf because he couldn't be here today. I'll accept this so-and-so's behalf because she couldn't be here today. So nobody goes to the award shows. How about we focus on that? Oscars so white, as it should. That's what we expect. The sun is up, so Oscars is gonna be wide. Anyway, I digress. Today we're talking about the Marvelous Miss Maisel. Now, I am familiar with the Marvelous Miss Maisel's writer, Amy Sherman Palladino, her writing, because I used to watch Gilmore Girls. Love Amy Sherman Palladino's writing style. Her style was common in both of the shows, is that the leaders, the women, are always going against the norm, and there's always a conflict between generations. So and Marvelous Miss Maisel, she is Jewish, always set in the 1950s to the 1960s. She's a comedian. She's very different from her mother. Her mother believes in being a wife. So season 1 is her finding herself. Season 2, she started in the comedy game. Season 3, she starts to get very noticed. She's starting to get her footing into this, being comfortable in being a divorced woman, comfortable in being an entertainer, comfortable with being a mother. Still, there's a little bit of struggles here and there, and she starts to encourage or influence her parents to push out of their norm, their comfort zone. So you see everybody around her is taking a shift towards being more progressive. So I really like the storyline. I really like the acting, really good. Rachel's acting is superb. She really convinces me that we're in the 1950s to 1960s, and I thought she was an older actress, but she's really in her 20s, which is really entertaining. I really appreciate that. She's able to act with her whole body. Her body language, the way she walks, the way she talks, it's all the 1950s, and I'm really watching her as an actress and seeing how she grows from season to season to season, but she's really superb. One thing I noticed about Amy's writing, come close. One thing I noticed about Amy's writing is that she doesn't have room for strong black women. She doesn't have room for the strong black women. Between me and you, I watched Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls had about 6 to 7 seasons, which was so entertaining. I still love it. And I chalked it up, or I made an excuse that there weren't any black women or black men because it's Connecticut, so it's there's not many. So to be realistic, you can't find a strong black woman. I mean, you can find a strong black woman everywhere, but between me and you, here we go. I'm making excuses because I like Amy's writing. I like her storytelling, but between me and you, she doesn't tell the black story. Now, Amy's a white woman, so I make another excuse for that. Amy's a white woman. So, Connecticut, So now we're in New York. The Marvelous Miss Maisel is based in New York, 1950s. Which there were large amounts of black entertainers at that time. So I don't really know the excuse of not telling the black story or incorporating the black story. It's a little bit, now I'm turning my eye to Amy. Now season 3, she did add a few black entertainers, and one of my favorite, one of them who killed it season 3, he killed it, Sterling K. Brown. He came for it. He came. I thought I could just only love Sterling K. Brown, but he brought me through all the emotions. He made me love his character. He made me love his character. In season 3, he made me get annoyed with his character. I'm like, oh, and then he made me shocked, hurt. His character hurt me by the end. So Sterling went through all of it. Let's clap for my black brother. Okay, Brown killed the game in season 3, but again, it's not a lot. She did tell a little bit of the black story, a little bit. There was a comedian in season 3. There was, but I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. But she did try, but I'm not satisfied, and I'm looking forward to the next season where we have a little bit more of that, a little bit more into the black women's story, because you show dominant women that's against the norm, so why not dominant black women? And I understand Amy is not a black woman, but she has writers. You know what I mean? I could tell a good story if I say so myself. So if you need a writer, can't find a writer, my name is Manilla. Email down below. But she doesn't tell the black story, and that bothered me a little bit. But I do know it's a great show. A great show. So the acting, Rachel, Sterling, was 10 over 10. 10 over 10. 10 over 10. Amy's writing, as usual, thoroughly entertained. But I just want to challenge her a little bit more, and let's tell the full story. Let's challenge it a little bit more. There's always a way that a black woman can fit in there. Show me where a black woman can fit in there. Tell me the story a little bit more. But Amy, I still believe in you. So I still love your writing. Your writing inspires me, so. But I just want a little bit more. A little bit more. Anyway, guys, see you later. So, you can tell. I'm biased. I'm biased. Yes, I'm in love with Michael B. Jordan. I'm biased. So I already know it's a 10 over 10, but I'll just stay tuned.